Hey everyone, hope everyone's enjoying their time off as Christmas is coming up. What I wanted to talk about today is racing thoughts. I haven't done a video in a little while, so I thought this one would be a good discussion to talk about. So if you deal with any anxiety, racing thoughts is a very common and popular symptom, and what I want to talk about today is ways to help reduce racing thoughts. Definitely something that I've dealt with, and it can be very consuming and exhausting and tiring dealing with racing thoughts, especially if you're having them when you're going to bed, and it's just very hard to stop, and then that obviously causes you to lose sleep, which it has for me in the past, not so much anymore, thankfully. I still do get racing thoughts at times, but I found some tips and tricks that I wanted to share. So the number one thing you shouldn't do is when you're having these racing thoughts is trying to control them or suppress them and just ignore them, because the more you resist the thoughts, then the more they're going to persist. Something I heard from a meditation. The more you resist, the more it persists. So, which can be very hard to do, but one good thing is kind of just to let the thoughts be there, because if you try to control them, they just come on stronger, and you try to fight the thoughts, they come on stronger. So one good thing to do is just to try to keep busy doing something. So for example, now that I'm off, I've been doing crafts, and I find it's kind of like a mindfulness thing. So when I'm just focusing on that, I'm focusing on what I'm doing, and the thoughts don't really seem to come as often, and it really seems to calm my mind and relax my body. And when I'm talking about thoughts, it's not anything specific. It could be about anything that's bothering you, if you're having OCD or just whatever's on your mind. So sometimes even if you're just feeling anxious, maybe you're not having so many racing thoughts, but it's always good to do something, and it can be anything that allows you to just focus on that distraction. Is a very helpful tool. And I found just even doing these crafts, which let me show you. Done. Popsicle sticks. So yeah, I made a truck and this, and it's just been very relaxing and calming. And even I like to put music on as well. Music is a great tool. I usually just look up like for meditation or like relaxation music. Hi, kitty. Kitty wants to say hello. Also, animals are great. My girlfriend has a dog and 2 cats, and they're just very cuddly, cute, and they're just very relaxing. I find even like with the senses, with mindfulness helps. Like, for example, soft and hard things like touching her fur is very relaxing. Hey, baby, she's such a good kitty. So what else? Exercise definitely helps. Sorry, got off track. Exercise definitely helps with racing thoughts, because it's relaxing your body and your muscles and everything. Kitty, you're in the video. She wants to be in the video. Yeah, and like I said again, music. I find only certain music helps. Like I'll listen sometimes to classical or just like relaxation music, and that really helps a lot. But yeah, the number one thing again that you shouldn't do is trying to control those thoughts and like resist them and try to fight them, is that's definitely what makes them worse. Essentially, you just want to do anything that's going to help to relax your mind, and things that you enjoy doing. If you enjoy going for a walk, if you enjoy drawing, if you enjoy, I also enjoy playing guitar. That's another good thing for me, this ukulele. I find it really helps for me to focus on what I'm doing, and it helps relax me. And yeah, I consider myself a more artsy person, so that's why these things seem to help me. But everyone will have different tools that will help them. So these are just a few things that I wanted to share with racing thoughts. And if you are having racing thoughts and you're like worrying, just try to remember it's very normal, very common with anxiety, and it will pass. You know, sometimes even for me, anxiety comes and goes. Like, I don't have it as bad as I used to have it, but I mean, it's never fully gone, because anxiety can become situational of certain things. But it's just important to remember to use the tools that you've learned, and it doesn't last forever. And once you do always have it, you just know how to manage it better. So even if it doesn't fully go away, it does really get better with time for me. As I've mentioned in my other videos now, it's been almost 6 years, but I've really been able to manage it well. Baby! Sorry. And yeah, like I mentioned, pets are really great for anxiety, and they usually they can tell when you're sad and they just want to comfort you. Hey, kitty. And so yeah, if you try any or all of those, I know they will definitely help with racing thoughts. And again, don't be alarmed or scared if you do experience it, because it can be very time consuming, and that you waste your time kind of being stuck in your head. That's why it's always good to like get up, and even to just get up and walk around, like that helps, because if you just kind of sit there and like deal with whatever thoughts you're having, it becomes what's the word? It becomes very like you don't feel like you're in control. And that's the thing, you don't have to be in control of your thoughts. There's this quote, it says you don't have to control your thoughts, you have to stop letting them control you, and then they don't feel so powerful anymore. So the more and more you don't keep reacting to these thoughts, then the less and less that they're gonna come. Thank you guys so much for watching. Baby says bye, and I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.